Well, good afternoon. I'm going to tell you right up front, I'm going to do this one more time on camera, but while I'm doing it, there will be no talking. I'm not going to look at that board or nothing. I'm going to try to do this without mistake. We hope. Okay. Get some gloves on. I think I can do it. So, for everybody that wants to say hello, 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 hi ho, hello, 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 good afternoon. When I start, I'm not going to pay attention to that stupid chat. I've got to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Okay, the mold was made, the mold was clayed, the mold was waxed and shot with PVA. First step done. Next, the pieces were cut, sized to shape. They were cut, sized to shape. So there we go on that. So let me get this out of the way. I don't have a whole lot of time once I start this. That's why I can't talk or look at that chat box or nothing. So there's going to be probably 12 minutes of silence. Whatever it takes is what it takes. Okay. I got my spreader here. We're on the Mylar. The bag is ready. Let's mix the resin and we're good to go. This ain't the resin. This is ATX. So it's 5 ounces and 45 drops. Okay. That. Let's get a new stick. Get a new stick. Okay. Okay, start counting. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no talking from here on out, so till I get this laid up in the bag going. I think I can talk and stir, but yeah, okay. Okay. Stupid shit. Damn. Okay, I guess I can talk now. Got through it. If I had a bigger work area, it would really be helpful. But I don't, so we just go with what we got. We're going to get an airplane out of this thing this week. If this comes out right, which I hope it looked like it did, it looks like I've learned how to do it. We'll have a wing. I need to make a bell crank. I guess we could do that online here. I'm not going to make a carbon bell crank. I'm going to make a phenolic bell crank. I got to looking at that SIG bell crank. Come on, get off there. And there ain't no way that SIG bell crank would pull 100 pounds. Not pulling down. Why? There we go. Yeah, so far so good. Looks like it's coming out right. Took a while to figure it out, but I think I got it. Yep. What I'm doing here is I'm pushing the resin up from the peel ply into the breather so that we got, it's supposed to be 1-to-1. Whatever the cloth weighs, the resin weighs. You don't want it too rich. You don't want it too lean. And if you watch it, you can see the resin moving in the cloth underneath out of the mold. And just pushing it right out. When we come back on the next video, we'll be doing a fuselage. I'll start monkeying with them to see what it's going to take to get that job done. Tomorrow I'll go over to, I should have done it the other day when I was there, but I'll go over to Lowe's and get a 1-inch thick by a foot wide and 24-inch long piece of rock hard maple. And I'll be able to cut the engine bearers out of that on my table saw. Of course, we'll do the router trick and all that shit to them too, to make them as light as possible. I'm thinking this whole airplane needs to weigh 16 ounces. But yet, I have yet to get anybody to give me the weight of their turkey. Whatever it is, I want to be lighter because I don't have the engine that they do. So we're at 320. When I come back at 7 on my normal time, this will be done and we'll take it out. I've decided against the carbon spar. I'm just going to put a balsa wood spar in it. However, I do think I got it figured out so I can do a full-size stunner like this. But I need to check with the boat company or a company to see what they use to get their resin to cure slower. Because in a minute or two, this stuff is going to kick off and it's going to be hard as a rock. Now, I don't know. This is the first airplane. It's made out of polyester. I could use epoxy resin, but I want to make sure that this thing is right before I start wasting that kind of money. Or if I even want to continue this project. That looks. I'm rolling the excess resin right off the mold. So it's say 330. I tell you what, on the next video, we'll key this together and glue them together, and then I'll build a fuselage. And if all comes out right, and it looks like it did, this wing here should turn out exactly like this one. Which is pretty damn nice. Because it went the same as this one. There's just no way I can talk and pay attention to what I'm doing. Starting to kick off now. Yeah, see, kicking off. Don't have any heat, so that's good. But it is kicking off. Alrighty, that was a half an hour's worth. Seven o'clock is my normal time to be on. But if this is kicked off and cured beforehand, let's say around 6 o'clock, I'll come back and we're gonna put these two halves together. I have thought of a way to join the two halves together to get them exactly keyed correctly. What that entails, I'll tell you how. We'll do it on camera, but what that entails is I had taken a set of skins, glued and sanded them together, but these are not right. I mean, it's not perfect. So I'm going to drill 2 1/4-inch holes, one on this side, one on this side. I'm going to set this wing in here like this. I'll put it into the other mold and then drill a hole through that mold matching this and then clamp them together. Is that the way it's supposed to be done? I don't know. I'm winging it. And if it doesn't work, that might be the end of the project because I'm getting pretty frustrated not having an airplane built. I could have built this thing with balsa wood and been flying it by now. But the nice thing is I have the molds. If somebody wants to buy one of these, it ain't going to be $250, but if somebody wants to buy one of these, I can make them one. Of course, I don't know. Once I get it figured out, it may be feasible to do them for $250, $300. Most of the work has been in the R&D and the molds and figuring it out. We'll see what happens. I'm thinking that I'm going to go, when I glue these two together, I'm going to go around the whole perimeter with tow on the seam. I might put a piece of glass inside and kind of hokey them together. Or maybe a piece of carbon folded up inside there, and then when I bag it, it may pull it in there. I have no clue. We'll figure it out. You know what? I'm glad I just thought of this. I'm not going to clamp it together. I'm going to drill a hole there and a hole there and a hole on the trailing edge and put 4 short dowels in it, key them together, put them in the bag, and suck it down with vacuum. I got to get out of doing things the old school way of everything by hand. Alrighty, thanks for watching. We'll be back later, for sure, to finish this project. See you at 7. Definitely. Fair wings, tight lines. See ya.